It's Ashley Fissenden here with Daniel Morales. Daniel, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? How you doing?
Good. Man, you box like a Cuban.
Man, thank you. I appreciate that.
So it's the first time at the arena I've seen you. I've been here for a couple of weeks now. You're getting some work in. You got a fight coming up?
No fight yet. just staying ready. Hopefully July here in my hometown in San Diego. That's the plan.
So how did you get this style? I'm going to be showing people in this video some of your sparring.
Okay, nice.
Obviously, how did you get that style? I've not seen anything like that.
So my coach, Coach James, he's from his coach is from the East Coast. So I think being with him many years, I got that style from him. So yeah.
And that's some good work. Obviously, you just had both the brothers there, Jose and that. Have you shed quite a few rounds of them in the past?
Yeah, we've had, we go at it. We have a lot of sparring sessions. Sharp, tough, strong guys. Good work. It's always good quality work with them.
So you went viral with, what was this video with Mendoza?
Oh, Mendoza. So it's a league, team combat league. It's one round. You kind of got to give it your all. I went against him, Abel Mendoza. And then the video, had a good round, dropped him, and the video went viral.
And what was his record at the time?
I believe it was 42-0 for his regular pro record. Yeah. And then his TCL record, I'm not quite sure what it was.
That's mad. So you're 8 fights in, 21 years old, and you've already been in camp with quite a few big names, preparing them for world title fights.
Yeah, correct. Just staying disciplined, staying ready, just staying hungry, that's what it is.
So the most recent one, Arnold Barboza Jr., when he beat Jack Catterall.
Correct, yeah.
Obviously, as a Brit, we all thought maybe the judges would have put it in his way. I did think Arnold won the fight, but yeah, just to know that you were part of that camp.
Yeah, it was a great camp. I think I was there for about 3 weeks. It was a great camp over there up in Big Bear. Shout out Arnold, gave me great experience, great work.
So what got you into boxing?
It was actually, a little crazy story. After baseball season, I was doing pitching machine, right? The pitching machine where the machine pitches at you, and I was scared that they're gonna throw the baseball at me and hit me in the face. So ironically, I guess I got into boxing, and now I'm getting punched in the face. So crazy little story.
So it was all so you could get used to baseballs coming at you?
Yeah, basically.
Amazing. And then what amateur gym were you at?
Amateur, I was around, just everywhere here in San Diego. I had a different couple gyms. I was with Bomber Squad, I was at House of Boxing. I think I was at Bomber Squad majority of my amateur years.
I saw quite a few guys from Bomber Squad here. I think it was last week. They've got a few amateurs as well, going to the nationals.
Yeah, they got a couple guys over there. They're all doing good. Everybody in San Diego wants to make a name for themselves here. Make the city proud.
And what's your goals in? Are you planning to go all the way?
Man, sorry?
Are you planning to go all the way?
Oh yeah, man. I'm trying to, go all the way. Yeah, of course. I want to be a champion at the end of the day. That's everybody's dream. But I think I really, staying dedicated and hungry to the sport. Being with all these camps, I'm doing great so far. So, just staying patient, staying ready for whatever comes my way.
Because it already seems you're in a great location for it, but also you've already had all these opportunities come up. So how did people find about you on the circuit? Do they just try and look for like good southpaws that
I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure how it works. I'm sure, I've been in various camps, so I think maybe they just pass it down to one another. I don't know, pass my name around. I was with Manilo Robles, he helped me out for the league. I was in the team combat with him, and then he helped me be in camp with Rafael Espinosa. So, they're always putting my name out there, just seeing whoever, sees me one of these days, will take that opportunity.
So the lightweight division, it was stacked for a while, but it feels like the best haven't been fighting the best for a little while at the top. How do you see the top of the division? Who do you think's the best right now?
Man, that's a good question. The top at what, 135? Damn, that's. I'm sorry, this is gonna be messed up. Top of the division, I don't know. That's a good question actually. Who we got right now? We got Shakir, right?
Got
Shakir's
Shakur,
nice,
Tank. Lama's just retired, so the IBF has gone to what's his name? Murataya?
Murataya, yeah, Gabriel Murataya. I think honestly Tank might be one of the top dogs. Shakir's a great boxer, but I think Tank got it all. He'll be able to box, brawl you out, dog it out with you. Yeah.
Did you see his last fight with Lamont Roach?
Yeah, that one was a good fight with Lamont Roach. Yeah, that was a good one.
Bit controversial.
Yeah, that one was, it could have gone either way, but it was a good one. That one was good.
Who you got in the rematch?
Honestly, I think Roach might take it. I think he might take it. He did really good that first fight, so I
Mhm.
think he's gonna come out super confident. Not super confident, but confident enough to know what Tank is gonna throw at him. So maybe Roach might take it. Yeah.
And how far away do you think you are from those guys?
Man, I'm almost there, man. You want to stay confident. I'm almost there. Putting in the work. Staying humble, staying ready.
And have you got any sponsors you want to thank? Message to your
Uh,
fans?
Man, just my family. I want to thank my family, pops, coach, moms. Thank you guys for everything. Everybody that investing their time in me. Helping me out, helping me get to where I am today.
Well, great work today. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.